Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Renan here. Welcome back to another Rocket League video. Yes, that is right. We only posted one Rocket Racing video, but anyway, this kind of mentions Rocket Racing in a way. So, let me teach you about this brand new trade-in function that you guys should really know about. That it is a little bit schemy on that side. Not that it's bad, but it's just very interesting. Let's get into it, right? So, trade-in functionality. Now, I didn't actually cover this when I did my Season 13 update video. I did it during my live stream that I did, but let's get into this. This is very, very interesting, and I think might be, depending on how many cross-game items will be in Rocket League / Fortnite, it's going to be a little concerning. So, let's get into it. Only duplicates of cross-game items will appear in the trade-in menu until one instance of the duplicate remains in your inventory. So that is right. You must have two of something to be able to trade it in. And I'll show you. I actually do have all of my octanes that you'll see. So, here are the rules that determine duplicate trade-in eligibility. Painted items do not count as duplicates with unpainted items. For example, player has one unpainted Cyclone and one black painted Cyclone. Cyclone is a card that is cross-game. Neither item will appear in the trade-in menu. The same item will appear, or the same item with the same painted attribute are considered duplicates. For example, player has two black Cyclones and one black Cyclone will appear in the trade-in menu. So obviously, you needed to have two of the same color for you to trade it in. The same item with a different painted attribute are not considered duplicate. For example, you have a lime Cyclone and a black Cyclone. Neither item will appear in the trade-in menu. Certified items count as duplicates with non-certified items. For example, player has one certified Cyclone and one non-certified Cyclone. The non-certified item will appear in the trade-in menu. So, the same item with the same different certifications are considered duplicates. For example, player has one Acrobat Cyclone with an Aviator Cyclone. The duplicate item with the lower stats will appear in the trade-in menu. Now, you may think, okay, that's not too bad, right? Like, there could be way worse situations. Here's what I'm a little bit concerned about. Granted, we don't know anything about how far RL Racing is going to go, right? And we've played it already, and this video is obviously coming out in the future, but we don't know how far it's going to go with those cross-game items. What if they bring the whole inventory of Rocket League, almost the entire inventory, to Rocket League Racing? How are we going to trade in our items then? What are we going to do besides getting the same item over and over and over again? That's a little cause for concern. So let's hop on a Rocket League and let me show you, actually, because I do have stuff that let me show you. All right, now we're in our favorite game of Rocket League. I feel like I have to say that every single time now because, we have two games technically. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And this was actually really cause for concern for me. Now, this may be blown out of proportion in any way, and don't take it like that. This isn't me complaining in any sense. It's just like, what are they gonna do? So let's get into it, right? So if you there's a couple things about the trade-in. Let me get rid of this Lightning McQueen. I love you, Lightning, but it's time to go for a second. So let me show you here. Yes, go Birds, by the way. Go Birds. All right, so I have all of my octanes favorited, and as you can see in the below, the octane, I'm pointing at it like you guys can see it, but right here it says this item will also be available in Fortnite. These items are not able to be traded in unless you have duplicates. Now, that's not cause for concern. Not just yet, but what if they bring, granted, you're not trading in an Aston Martin. Let's go over to the wheels, for example. What if you wanted to trade in, let me see what we even have available to trade in. Hold on, let me double check something really quick. Not manage inventory, trade in, right? Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, so for example, let's say they brought in the X-Devil Mark II to Fortnite. This wouldn't be here. And if you notice, so right here, what if they brought in the Twinser, which would be pretty cool? What if they brought in all of these cars? The only car that I would be able to trade in at the current moment that's an import is the Octane ZSR, because I have two of them. That is the only car that I'd be able to trade in, which is just wild. Again, we do not know how far they're going to really take this RL Racing. I'm assuming they're going to bring a lot of stuff into RL Racing. I mean, I'm assuming they have to, I feel like. But what if they get rid of that stuff? What if they, bring that stuff? So I feel like here, what if they bring the Octane Obtruse decal? There goes my ability to trade the Octane Obtruse decal as well as the Titanium White Octane Obtruse decal. So pretty wild to say the least. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, there is a new thing that I actually really do enjoy. Great job on this one, Epic Games and Psyonix. If you heart or if you favorite an item, it actually won't show up in the trade-in. So let me show you right now. Now, actually, I don't know why my thing is let me show you tonight, but if I unheart this, and you may be thinking, oh, the favorite, or you favorited the Octanes, they're not going to show up. False. They still do not show up, which means that I am not able, even if I wanted to trade in any of my Octanes that I needed to trade, or that I wanted to trade in. The only thing that I'd be able to trade in currently is the Octane ZSR, because it's not available in Fortnite, and once it does be available in Fortnite, I would be able to finally trade this. So let's favorite those. So yeah, one thing that I really do like is I actually did favorite my Flamethrower. Flamethrower is not actually in the Fortnite yet because there's no thing. I unfavored it. That's going to be fun to favorite again. And I actually go back and it's here. That is something that I will give them credit for. That is really, really cool. Shout out to them for that one. But yeah, it's really, it's not cause for concern right now. It's like, oh, duplicates, that's like, okay, whatever. But how many items will they put into Fortnite racing or Rocket Racing? I don't even know what to call it at this rate. I really don't. But anyway, yeah, so I think it's going to be a little bit cause of concern. I'm not complaining in any sense. I actually don't really use the trade-in menu, to be honest with you, except when we do drops and stuff like that. But how many items will be brought into Fortnite Rocket League Racing? It says Fortnite right there, but Rocket League Racing, to where we might lose in the trade-in feature unless you get in a duplicate. But again, this isn't cause for concern. This isn't me complaining either. I actually kind of enjoy Rocket Racing. It's pretty fun. Don't worry. Don't get me wrong. It is very repetitive. Very, very repetitive. But at the same time, it's not a bad game mode. The graphics look phenomenal. But this isn't about that. Yeah, so that is cause for concern a little bit. So if you favorite something, it's not going to show up in the trade-in. I don't think I even have anything to trade in. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this cause for concern, or maybe am I stretching it? It's content. It's content. I'm just kidding. I promise you, I'm just kidding. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. I would love to hear your opinions. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.